and welcome to Wolf Farms. I'm Dawn, also known as Knitting Wolf, and this is Fuji.
Say hi, Fuji. No, not so much. She's gonna ignore. She doesn't like me on the camera. She likes to pose, so she's posing.
Yeah. Strike a pose.
And I'm James, also known as Wolf Photo. This podcast is brought to you by Wolf Farms. You can find us on the internet at wolffarms.net. What?
Because I see trouble.
Oh yeah, our cat's getting ready to show up as well. We have a scent of the month every month. You get 25% off that. For the month of February, our scent of the month is fresh cut roses. So you can get 25% off anything in our shop that is scented in the fresh cut roses fragrance. Our candles, soaps, lotions, bath salts, the works. And you can check out our other specials that we have in the shop right now. So I'm sure you'll find something you'll enjoy. So, welcome. You want to get
Welcome to new and returning viewers. Thank you for taking the time to watch us and check us out. And
yeah. So what do we got going today?
we have farm happenings, in the coop, what's cooking, squeal like a pig, in the arena, and roundup.
Yeah. All
Roundup.
right.
Are you ready to go?
She's like, okay,
I don't know
want
what
to
you
go.
think you're smelling.
I want to go on the couch.
Yeah, well, she
Ready?
wanted me to hold her.
Yeah, she did.
Mommy left Friday for 3 hours and to get
Yeah.
my hair highlighted and
So all weekend it's been,
Suck up.
yeah. She doesn't let mommy get too far out of her sights.
no, it's been a hold me, hold me, hold me.
Yeah.
And before I forget, I'm wearing Stephen West Daybreak. Had to think about that one for a minute. So that's in my project page.
Cool.
Kitty girl's texting me. I'm like, ooh, what's that doing?
All right, so farm happenings. I guess we'll get underway with that. Been working on the Xterra. Got.
You need that. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, well, I actually got it all back together. You know, it's got it running, but I still have. There's actually an issue deeper in the engine than even I went. So a little frustrated. It's in timeout right now. But I'm gonna just go ahead and replace the engine. So I gotta get another engine for that and swap it out. I think it'll be better long term because I'm not. Trouble is biting my arm over here. Okay, I'll let you get on the podcast. Come on. But yeah, so I did get it all together, got it back up and running, but there's still, it must be an issue with the block or something. I'm not sure where the issue is, but instead of continuing on and going back and forth, I'm just going to replace it. So, a little frustrating. It's in timeout. That was my Friday. I was busy getting all...
from early in the morning on. I mean,
Yeah,
it was all
No, it was
late at night.
Well, I actually had it running by afternoon on Friday, and got it going, and it was running. But the problem is it's still leaking coolant into the oil, which so I don't know in the block if there's a cracked block or something, but I think that was actually the original issue that caused the blown head gasket. But without getting into too much details about how cars work. It's in timeout, so I gotta call next week and locate an engine for it, and then I'll be in the process of replacing the engine. So, yeah, it is what it is. You know, I enjoy this kind of thing. So it's frustrating in that I can't use the car, but it's you know it's not that big of a deal. It's just more time. I'm patient. What else? Farm happenings. Oh, yeah,
I was in the orchard.
Yeah.
And the other day, and saw that our trees are budding and have flowers.
Yeah, we've been having spring weather here. I know back east you guys are getting hammered with snow. If you could shovel some moisture over this way, it'd be great because we're actually having drought issues over on the west coast here, but our weather for the last week or so has been spring-like, and then going forward for the next 10 days, at least according to the Weather Channel, is spring-like. So I'm just concerned whenever our trees bud this early that we get a late freeze and then it kills off any hopes of fruit. So, but our
Rewind.
Our apricot trees are flowering. Our plum trees are flowering. Because I went out there and was walking to see what all was going. But pretty much our apricot ones is the ones you took pictures of. As well as our plum trees are flowering right now. So we'll see. Chubby?
Cat butt.
I don't have any clue what our cat's doing here.
In a minute he's going to be...
Oh, he's checking out something that you'll see in a moment. Here, we'll get rid of the cat. So they're all flowering right now. The bees are buzzing. They're doing their pollinating thing. So hopefully, no late freeze, at least, because our low temperatures are still getting in the 30s. So it's possible that we could dip below freezing for a short period of time, which shouldn't be too bad. Depending, we'll just have to see. But sometimes we get late March, we get a spell of cold weather. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we get fruit or not off our apricots. So.
And then the mallards that we got last year, Jimmy and I went and clipped their wings so that
you could let them out.
We could let them out, but then the geese kept bugging them.
Well, it's funny because we notice with every batch of bird that we get, they basically stick together. It's like, it's like school, kindergarten, they kind of go up, then they kind of stay as a group, and then the next year when you get another batch of kindergartners, and the first graders won't have anything to do with the kindergartners.
Yes.
And then you get your second grade, you move on up, and so that's how all of our birds are. Every year we get a new batch of birds, and that batch of birds kind of outcast from the other cool birds, And so we clip the wings on the mallards so that we can put them out so they can go into the lake. Because they've been cooped up because they flew. When they were growing up, we actually had them out of the bird pen. And we ended up having to go rescue one because he flew about 200 feet over the house out and right along the main road in front of our house. And we're like, had to open up the gate so he would walk back through. Because he didn't know what to do. You just see him walking back up the driveway. I'm like, So we cooped him up for the last, year. And so we thought, okay, well, we'll get the boys and we'll clip the wings. We'll keep the girls separate. And we'll let them out so they can go in the lake. Oh, you haven't seen our geese and our ducks be in the lake so much because they don't want the other birds.
Leave.
Yeah, they were, because they'll go in and swim, and then they'll come out and they'll kind of sit around. But as soon as we let the mallards out, they were in the water. It was like, this is our lake. So it's kind of funny. And then the mallards wanted to go back in where the girl was, Yes, boys chasing girls. That's how it works. So they didn't try and fly, but it's funny because now we put them back in at night to, keep them safe. She flies up now on the high spot because the boys can't. And so they're like...
And then she...
So it's kind of funny, but so she's still able to fly, but we don't plan on having her out. And I figure we could probably put them out, even not clipping their wings, because they'll still hang around where she's at, just because they've been around long enough. I'm just worried that they might explore a little bit, and I don't want them flying over into the neighbor's yard because they have some big dogs.
Shepherds,
Of course, they have geese and stuff over there.
But they're pinned up.
I've seen the dogs try and corral the geese.
Oh.
Not very fun. So we want to keep them safe and keep them contained.
Yep.
So I think that's it for farm happenings.
What's cooking this week or last night was thought I would try roasted cauliflower. I was sent this recipe by Barb, and she's Powers Lake. Yeah, Powers Lake on Ravelry. And so you put your cauliflower, you chop it up into the little florets onto a cookie sheet, and you drizzle with olive oil. I actually have a spray, olive oil spray, so it gets it more even. And then you can drizzle, sprinkle with sea salt, or I never use salt, so I used pepper. Mm-hmm. And then you bake at 400 or roast, whatever you want to call it, for 20 to 30 minutes. And I like cauliflower. It was yummy. You tried it?
I ate it. It tastes like hot cauliflower.
So that's a good, and she said you could do it with asparagus or any Brussels sprouts or any of your veggies. You know, some people like them roasted.
Yeah.
I like it all steamed.
Yeah, well, I had steamed asparagus and then the roasted cauliflower last night at dinner, and yeah, I had some. Go back and
it never made it to his plate. You never put any on your plate.
Sampled it out of the bowl. So,
I made a whole head. Guess what I'm having for lunch?
I wanted to leave room for the better stuff that has some flavor. Yeah, cauliflower has flavor.
I liked it. It tasted good.
It's like I said, it's not something that I would just arbitrarily choose. Yeah. But we won't go into that. So.
Well, I had to have something besides green.
Well, I know. It makes colors, right? You got to have all the colors on the table so you eat healthy. Yep.
Yeah. That's right. So thank you, Barb. I liked it. So in the coop.
In the coop.
Moving
flying right along. Yeah.
So in the coop. Hope you guys aren't sick of seeing this, but I've been really diligent on this.
Yeah.
And I have 8 squares on my Scrappy Happy blanket. And those are the ones that have the Dicky-Doos. This one is the Paprika Pearls, and then the rest are all Sock Bunny scraps that she sent me. So it's fun adding friends to it, because I know which ones. Oh, you know, Sun Daisy sent me that, or Knit Graham sent me that, or Quilter Caroline sent me that. It's fun.
I know.
I'm
enjoy it.
Sentimental.
Yes,
so
she is. Yeah. And she can go through and name off who's gave her all the squares. Yeah. So you have fun with it. Yeah. Like I said, it's quick. You start your day off with one of those, and pretty cool. It's coming along. You have that filled out
today.
No time at all.
Because I couldn't leave this very end one and not the square. Yeah. So
that's the bonus round.
It's got the bonus. So then I'm in my coop. I have the Piper's Journey? It just sounded weird when I said it. By Paula Emons Feasley, and this is for our designer along. And I'm doing this out of Barocco Vintage DK in the Douglas fur colorway. I love this stuff. Love this stuff. I cannot believe this has acrylic. I mean, it's just so smushy and
soft.
Oh, yeah.
She comments every time she's knitting on it. So.
Yeah, I keep saying I've got to get a sweater's worth of it. And I did. From the Dicky-Doo there, up. And this is on size 6, Hayas. And then I started the border. So, and Paula is a genius. I know this pattern's been out for a while. I've had it since it came out. Or no, I got it gifted last year. I've wanted it. And I've wanted in it this so bad. And this is amazing how she has attached this. You know, it's like, because I was like squealing when I did that first edging.
So if you want to know, you got to go buy the pattern.
Yeah, you got to go get it. Genius. It's like, oh. You know, because a lot of patterns have it where you attach edging.
You stitch.
This, you do it as you go. So cool.
Yeah.
So
pretty awesome.
Yep.
So what else is in your coop?
I have the Good Dale by Cecily Glawick McDonald. I had this big.
Every time you say "good Dell," I think "good deal."
I know
with your accent, because
do I say it good deal?
No, you say "good Dell," but I know
good Dale.
The way you say things sometimes comes out.
Well, really, it should have another D. Good Dale.
Good Dale.
Good Dale.
Good ale.
Good ale.
Maybe she was having some home brew there while she was knitting it up.
Well, I think Silly Fru could deal with some ale as she's knitting this, because it's like she says, I'm not knitting this. No. And I'm like, come on, Fru, just one row. Come on, Fru, one row. And she did like 6 rows this morning. Awesome. Yeah, Fru. Get my pom-poms out.
Now you know what our knitting life is like over here.
Yeah, because I'm like, come on, Fru, you can do it, you can do it. I'm like all squealing at her, and she started a pretty rainbow cow, so that's her reward.
Oh, is that it?
So this is Valley Yarns Northampton Sport in the eggplant colorway. Which I'm gonna need to wind this. I didn't know if I would need it. And this is also on size 6. Hiya. Here's my dicky-doo. Did about, is that like 6 inches-ish?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
So, yeah.
Amazing what those highs will do.
Yeah. It's funny because I was looking at why, I don't know, on YouTube today, speed knitting. Because there's this one lady, I mean,
Like a machine.
she does like 200 stitches within a minute or 2 minutes or something. Knitting's supposed to be an enjoyable, relaxing. I'm like, I have no idea why I looked at that, but
Just because
crawled up my...
everybody's got their own pace.
Yeah. I enjoy it, you know. That's my relaxing time.
Yeah,
going like this. I don't think I could relax.
Yeah, you would.
You know, my shoulders would end up here, and I'm a knitter. Oh, it sounded like a Munchkin. What's that? Munchkin Land? That horrible movie.
Yeah, you don't like Wizard of Oz.
I don't like that at all.
No.
Flying monkeys. And then the feet hanging out under the house. Woo!
She doesn't like that movie, by the way. It's a classic.
I know, but I know people just really love that. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Yeah, it's. I think you have some issues with
I have
that.
Issues. I love sock monkeys.
Yeah, I bet you do.
They don't fly. Someone is making noise. Oh,
That's
it's the kid.
It's your son.
I thought it was the cat at first.
Farmer Jim.
Yeah. Hi, Farmer Jim. So.
I think that's it, right on the.
Yeah, that's
coop?
all in the coop.
Yeah.
The exterior's been your coop.
Yeah, that's been my ongoing coop. Got to scoop the coop. Start over again.
So squeal like a pig this week. Well, there was Valentine's for one.
Yes.
And I want to thank everybody for all the Ravelry Valentines. And that's really cool having that in your inbox and looking at all those. So thank you so much. And, and then we had Valentine's, of course. And I got a whole table full of candles. And
that's what she's asking for.
Yeah, and the chocolate fudge. Isn't it chocolate fudge?
Fudge
brownie.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. She won't. We've got. Okay, see behind here. We got a rack full of stuff. She will not pull off of this rack if it's got labels on it, because then they're ready to sell. So I have to make her special ones without the labels. So then that's hers. So.
Those are mine.
So
the naked ones.
So yeah, so she got a whole house full of candles to go different areas. Yep. That's what she wanted. That's what she got.
Yep. And then
cards and candy. Got some candy.
Cacao.
I
call them my caca candy.
It's the chocolate you can have.
Yeah.
Well, no
I
milk
can
in
have
it.
the little bit of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I got us all Tervis. It was a Tervis Valentine's. And Jimmy has
Diet
his.
Coke.
Do you know how hard it is to find Diet Coke? They always have the Coke ones, but Diet Coke, that is hard to find. And then Jimmy has because he's in chemistry right now, and he loves cats, so I got him the cat periodic table one, and it's hilarious.
And it's got all the breeds of cat in there.
Yeah, they're the real breeds, like A for Abyssinian, and it's like hilarious.
I gotta show yours.
I had it up. I got the fishies.
And it looks like fishies in there. It's funny little
fishy,
guppies.
Fishy. What movie is that? Fishy.
I don't know.
See these things that pop into my head?
Is that Pet Detective? Ace Ventura?
Ah, no. Oh, that's gonna...
Yeah, that's okay. We do this. It takes a while for the gears to get turning, and then down the road somewhere, it'll sink in.
I'm sure one of them youngins out there yelling at
Someone who's still got some memory capacity left. So.
Do you remember what movie that's from? Fishy, Fishy, Fishy.
Farmer Jim's. He's
giving
us a funny look at. We're entertaining him too. So Valentine's was good. You got me some chocolates, my normal chocolates in my cup, and
the chocolate you can't kiss me with.
Yeah, I like
Toblerone.
Good stuff. That's the stuff I like, but
it has
I get
almonds, and I can't even touch anything with almonds.
Yeah, I get that twice a year, Christmas and I get it for Halloween too. Sometimes, don't I?
If I can find it.
Yeah, I get that, and good stuff. It'll last me a while because I have to have it after she goes to bed because of the almonds.
Otherwise, I go like a blowfish.
Yeah, Angelina. Just kidding.
So I was also.
Don't forget.
I know it's right in front of me.
I know it's right there.
But I was gifted a pattern from Ia, and she is Ia, a witty knitter on. Yes, she is on Ravelry. And she gifted me this beautiful pattern called Peasy by Heidi Kiermaier. Seeing all those
you
little
like the
buttons.
You like the green, huh?
Yeah, I do. But I mean, I can't knit out a lot of green sweaters. So isn't that pretty? And I have all them buttons too. That the mother of pearl buttons. So thank you so much, Ia. That was really cool.
Awesome.
She's got a sweet little chihuahua, and she just finished the Fight Like a Girl, and she made it into a hitchhiker, which is totally awesome. And and she has the picture with her little cheat with her. It's so cute.
Cool.
Thank you. And then this morning I was surprised with James had gone to Walmart and did the shopping, and he brought me back another chicken.
Got the rooster now.
Isn't it
See, you
cute?
showed the other one here
a couple
weeks.
ago?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. I saw that they had it, and I picked it up. And then I was in the garden section looking around in there, and I saw the rooster to go along with it. So I thought,
that's just so cool.
So yeah, that looks like little wood carving chicken. So
I love those. I put them on my hearth, and they can stare at me.
Yeah. You like your chickens? Sing back to you.
Yeah.
They do the Wolf Farm theme dancing along the hearth. Maybe we should video that for someone.
They come alive.
Yeah.
Like the Toy Story. Just like my little octopuses that Angie made.
Oh, yeah.
Except it's the cat still in them.
Yeah, as long as it's not a Tim Burton animation, huh? He's got a...
Yeah, that's some other creepy...
Yeah, Muppets, right? You like the Muppets side of type of thing, huh? So
in the arena, I've been a YouTube freak, I guess, this week. Here I was talking about the speed knitting, and that just goes with the Olympics, speed knitting. It's like speed skating.
Competition.
Yeah. So
that's why you don't like it.
Yeah, I first went... because I was looking for Patty Knits and Spin, and I will link her group so you can find her because she's on YouTube and she has a blog. I finally got it onto YouTube, and she's Patty Sand on Ravelry, and she has 6 episodes, and so watch that. And she lives in Alaska, although she was just in Hawaii, so she recorded there too. She just gets all around. So it's neat. She does an Alaskan moment and tells you about something there, and cool. So that's interesting. And then from her, I had seen on Instagram Stashless podcast, and that's with Karen, and she is Have Faith on Ravelry, and I will have her linked. And she has 5 episodes. She just had one come out last night, and she's got 2 adorable little puppies, and one's a puppy. He's a 6-month little dude. looks like he might get in a little bit of trouble sometimes. And so it's fun because they'll jump up and she shows them, and her and I got a lot in common. It's like, oh yeah, and oh yeah, I talk back to Karen quite a bit. So that's another one that you could go check out on YouTube. And then I found Biddy Punk's Fiber podcast, and how I found her, I have no idea. It might have been from, because it always shows different related episodes. Yeah. Although Angie was watching us on YouTube, and there was one that was kind of explicit on the side.
Really?
A V. Hmm. And she cracked up and texted me about it, but I'm like, and
wow, I wonder how we get grouped in that bunch.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's our episode
title.
Yeah,
that's it. Guess that's all I think they could base it on anyway.
So I found Betsy. She's Biddy Punk on Ravelry, and she has 21 or 22. I think she just came out when I typed the notes. 22 episodes. And I watched her first couple recent ones, and then I'm going, because I love her hair. She's got the spiky hair and it purple, and but when she first started out, it's blonde. So, because I'm starting to
watch the hair progression.
Yeah, I want to see how she goes from short, because I went from all my life having hair to my butt, and then I went.
Yeah, it's slowly got shrunk,
and
then it's probably about as short as it's going to go. I think you're.
Right. Well, she's got it shaved on the side, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I'm watching her older episodes now because I love seeing the progression of, different things you do, and, because I don't show spinning all the time or crochet all the time, so, it's neat. And her first ones are real spinning laden, and she was talking about actually cleaning fleece in a washing machine, a top-loaded washing machine. So that was really interesting, and then
that wouldn't agitate it too much.
No, she goes and describes what setting and to let it really soak, and she just uses her normal detergent and borax. You can go and watch her, and she tells you exactly how to do it. And I'm like, that's brilliant, because I've only ever done it in the sink and with the Dawn dishwashing soap and rinse and rinse and rinse and
yeah, not so much.
No. So that, except I got a front loader right now. Wouldn't really.
Yeah.
No. Always try it.
Well, I thought, with that, I would think it would move it too quick and it'd end up filtering it.
Yeah, but I have the dry clean thing on the front loader.
Maybe, you never know.
Here, goats.
Well, because we went and we actually saw a fiber mill, in the
Ranch of the Oaks.
Yeah, Ranch of the Oaks episode way eons ago. But we went there and, they showed us all the equipment. They have the little washing, but it's really delicate to clean it so it doesn't felt.
Yeah, she's on Instagram now, and Ranch of the Oaks. And so she shows the mill and, she's getting ready for Stitches West next weekend. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, sorry to sidetrack you.
I know.
I do that sometimes.
So go check out those episodes.
So all three of those are
on YouTube?
All
on YouTube,
okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they have a blog.
Well, they got I
have the links to their Ravelry group,
so
you can
get started there and go from there to find them wherever they're located.
Yep. So go check them out if you want. And I was messaged on Ravelry by Fishy S, and she was letting me know about a new program that's going to be shown on Nat Geo Wild channel, and it's called Sheer Madness, and it's a reality show of Namaste Farms, and I think Namaste Farms has a YouTube podcast like thing, and they're going to be showing all the different sheep and goats and shearing, and because I saw a Sonoma Knits on Instagram posted a little blip from the TV, commercial thing, and it shows us she's not a big girl, and she whips that old, goat down and shears all by her.
Wow.
Whoops that puppy. I don't like it to hear the screaming.
Yeah.
When we shear the goats, I'm going out of here.
We'll hire it out and have someone do it for us. So we've
Live and
decided.
learn.
We're actually talking about that this morning because of the weather and stuff.
Yeah.
Probably March we'll have the goats trimmed.
Yeah.
Shave them because it's so cool. They'll be cool goats. Don't mind me.
Maybe we'll dye their hair too. That'd be kind of fun, huh?
Dyed on the goat.
On the goat.
It's kind of like the tomatoes ripened on the vine.
I could just so see us doing that. I did that to a cat when I was little.
Yeah.
Just its ear. Thought it would be neat to have blue-tipped ears, but I didn't use like Kool-Aid to wash it off.
Cat with blue-tipped ears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know whatever happened to that cat. Well, I had like blue sparkle paint. It was when you did the sweatshirts and you drew on them, and he was there helping.
That's it. Curious cat, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we're to roundup.
Really? Wow, just flying by. What time is it?
Yeah.
So, I guess that's my part, right? Okay. Well, I just wanted to mention that we can send you a free Wolf Farm video podcast button with any paid order. If you want one of those when you're going through checkout, just put in the comment section that you would like a video podcast button, and we'll be happy to throw that in with your package when we're shipping that off. I think that's about it. Right? It seemed like there's usually more I talk about. Yeah. But anyway, so don't forget.
One of them weeks.
Yeah. Fresh cut roses on sale, 25% off. Free podcast button if you would like. But I think that takes us to the end.
So, until next time.
Let's get cracking.
And hatch a net.
Bye, y'all.